Alright guys, here we go. Oof. I had some spray on it. I have showcased this one before. It's Untitled Art along with JBC Coffee Roasters. And this one is La Lendora Coffee Stout, and it's a milk stout because it has lactose in it. That stuff's good. Figured I'd do a coffee stout because I saw Carlitos have a coffee stout in his video today. So cheers, Carlitos. Alright, we're continuing Value Slickness Week with Lakewood Soap Company. This one's Smokeberry. Also Basic Bitch Week. We're showing the dude is shaving some love as well. He was saying people weren't using his hashtag. I got you, bro. Alright, so it's funny because it has like this almost like dusty layer or dusty look over the top, but underneath you could see kind of like the true kind of like purplish kind of wine colored coffee or wine colored soap underneath. So this is as it says. It's a berry scent, ripe blackberries, sweet blackberries. Now, I don't pick up on a ton of smoke. If anything, the smoke is fairly light to my nose. It's there, but it's light. But the other note that isn't really easily perceivable from the title is kind of like old leather. And to me, it's more of like one of those suede leather notes where it's kind of like a little bit more mellow, not necessarily as masculine. And to me, the ripe blackberry, the sweet blackberry with that suede is very nice. And then if anything, the smoke just adds a little bit of complexity. I don't think it's off-putting whatsoever. I think it's great. So that's what we're using. Got some loaded up into the Lancaster bowl right there. We're going to be using the That Darn Rob Fanchurian Badger brush. Got it in some distilled water there. And then, of course, the Henckels little mini razor right here. So let's see if it'll pick up on that. There we go. Henckels. And then on the other side, Jobo. So very nice. There it is. Well, I had it for a second. There it is. Very nice little square point. Like I said, I think it's like a 4/8 or maybe just under. It's a little mini. It's a little guy. So definitely the smallest straight razor I have. This was gifted to me by Marion The Barbarian. Like I said, at first he was going to sell it to me, and then after I had it in my possession, he just said, "It's yours. Keep it." And that's after he paid to kind of, have it cleaned up and honed. So, Marion, I owe you big time, bro. I owe you. And I don't know if you guys saw Marion the Barbarian's video today. I think he let his great aunt Marianne have a shave today. Marianne the Barbarian, or the Librarian. Marianne the Librarian. Holy shit. Honestly, I want to start a petition to have her on every other video. That personality beats Marion's any day. Oh, fuck. That shit was hilarious. And I'm just going to tell you, you got to check it out. It's a really short watch, and it's hilarious. So please go check out Marion the Barbarian's YouTube channel. I will have it linked. Or I should say, I will have it mentioned below, so you can type it in the search bar properly. But, yeah, holy shit, that was funny. I watched it after I got off work, and, man, that just made my fucking evening right there. So this right here, oh, fuck. I think the smoke is coming up a little bit more. after it was lathered. Once it's been lathered, it's becoming more prominent and maybe taking an equal part in the ripe blackberry, suede leather, and smoke. I think the smoke is kind of now reached, like, it's kind of cut into thirds now. You know, a third smoke, a third berry, a third suede leather. And really that doesn't, you know, that doesn't damper my enjoyment of this at all. I actually quite like the smoke note. I know it's polarizing. This one isn't campfire-y, but I wouldn't say it's different. It's not campfire-y though. But I think this is, I would still class it as polarizing. Alright, I got a pretty good looking lather there. Maybe a little bit dry, but I'm just going to leave it for now, just to see. So I'm going to get the face wet, throw on some Sterling mentholated pre-shave soap. So I'll get this open, this fucking massive ass bar of soap. This is like, that's a fucking bar of soap right there. I'm just going to wet the cheeks, wet the neck. Get some menthol in here, why not? I just had a Marion Berry sundae. So, ice cream and whipped cream and peanuts and Marion berries. That shit was good from a local spot. So, get this pre-shave kind of smeared on a little bit. Just to get a little cooling effect, why not? Got plenty of it to go, so like I said, value slickness week. I have used Lakewood Soaps plenty of times before, and I have 3 of their soaps, and I can vouch for them. It's good stuff. $14, I think the price point is. I checked earlier. I think if my memory serves me, all I know is that it qualified for under $15. I think it's $14. So it's a tallow soap, under $14, 4 ounces, made in Tennessee. So, alright, let me get this slickness off my hands and we'll take the brush to the face right there. The Fanchurian from That Darn Rob is always a pleasure to use. This thing has crazy splay. Takes up a huge portion of my neck. You know, if I didn't have the beard, I could probably cover some serious ground with this. And this lather feels great. It's just one of those. And this one has good ingredients in it, but it doesn't go like off the deep end with exotic ingredients. But it does have like the standard, like the staple quality ingredients. I should say, see if they have. Yeah, shea butter, castor oil, pretty much shea butter actually. It's not, it doesn't go off the deep end. It's a fairly basic blend, but it's good stuff. Really good stuff. It actually has a very nice density, and you know, it's pretty low structure, high density really for its blend. You kind of see that a lot with like the perceived top elite soaps, but this is a simple ingredients list, and it's pretty high density, low structure, so take that for what you will. Value, I think for that $14 is very, very high value. I mean, I think it kind of speaks for itself. Alright, so here we go. The little mini. Now, I don't know what Marion was trying to insinuate by sending me this little guy, but size doesn't always matter, Marion. It's not the size of the tool, it's how you use it, Marion. Alright, let me try to get my 3-finger grip there. So as you can see, I'll show you again. Kind of have one on the tang here, and then 2 running along the spine. And this thing, for being as petite as it is, shaves very, very well. It absolutely mows through the hair. So it's not about the size of the razor. In this case, it's really about the edge on the razor. I still got that patch of acne kind of like congregated right there. So if anything, if I get some blood later, I've noticed that I've just been running it over shave after shave after shave. So if it happens again, it is what it is. I just keep running over that same patch. All right. And this stuff is plenty slick. Like, I don't feel like I'm sacrificing any aspect of the shave by using this $14 soap. I mean, it feels great. If you haven't checked out Lakewood Soaps, I would say it's, you know, you don't have to invest much to give them a shot. And I do think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Wow. I did better on that side than the other one. That line looks clean. Just get those whiskers out of there. And I can see the whiskers. It's definitely cutting. So. I'll go ahead and switch hands over here like I normally do. Alright. Very smooth. It's funny, something else I saw. I think it was either today or it was last night. But, So Sharp David, my buddy David, he mentioned at the end of his video yesterday that, you know, a lot of those guys can do those, you know, 8-minute or sub 8-minute straight razor shaves. Kind of like, you know, the people that we really highly regard, like Dave Card and Maddie Lindholm and Frank Stromberg. You know, a lot of those guys can do a sub 8-minute shave with a straight razor, but they don't they spend their time, you know, really talking about the products, and they, you know, get into their everyday lives and all that, you know. So their videos are naturally more long form than you know, some of the others. So it kind of, I forgot what he said. I think he said it was an optical illusion, which is a decent, like a good way to put it, you know? That's a good kind of like comparison. That it's like, you see one guy's video is under 10 minutes and you see the other guy's video is just under 20 minutes. And you might think that, wow, that other guy can really bust ass on a shave. But they both can bust ass on a shave. And fucking, you know, like I said, do a sub 8-minute shave with a straight razor, 3 passes, but it's just the amount of, you know, jacking your jaw and fucking bumping gums, that kind of shit, that really extends the video. And if anything, I'm the perfect example of that. Because I don't have much real estate on my face at all. I have, maybe all combined, I have half the real estate that most of you clean shavers have to deal with. And I still take longer than most of you, so really, that's, you know, that's the proof right there. I think we all know, we might just forget at times that most of us can pull off a shave pretty damn quickly if we had to. I think, like David said, it's just kind of an optical illusion. Now, if we were speed shaving, I have no doubt in my mind that Dave and Frank and Maddie would still be really, really fast and hard to beat. But if we're just talking about the, you know, average straight razor shaver being able to bust out an 8-minute straight razor shave, I think a good percentage would be able to pull it off. So I don't know why I went on that tangent, but it crossed my mind, so I threw it out there. Alright, against the grain. I don't know why I wanted to give that a try. That just crossed my mind and I fucking threw it out there too. Did alright. Felt really awkward, but we did alright. So, absolutely no problems. The edge on this is really comfortable. I actually need to get with Marion and kind of figure out who did this one, because it was a really comfortable edge for me. Same with the Joseph Elliott. Same edge, I believe. And that one was a 15/16. It's funny, I was window shopping today, man. I've been looking for another straight razor. But I am so fucking picky, man. I'm so picky. And I'm a cheapskate, so it's like, it's gotta be in great condition and a good price, and it also has to be a razor that costs a lot normally. So it's like I'm looking for the steal of a lifetime. Alright. I don't know what it is, but I'm lining up that left side today fucking crispy. They're probably both really nice, but you can kind of see, just looking at the lather lines is really what I'm talking about. I can feel sometimes when latches onto a beard hair, and it's like full sized. Sometimes I can feel it drag it for a little while before it cuts. And that happens with pretty much any razor I use. Every now and then it'll get caught underneath the closed comb or caught underneath the standard comb. And it just kind of gets dragged along a little bit before the blade actually makes contact. You kind of think of stopping your stroke, but then just say, fuck it, I'm on the move already. Alright, so we got the razor nice and dried off. And go ahead and get a little rinse on. So, Lakewood Soaps performed fucking great with a straight razor. You know, that I only have maybe 3 shaves on, so I'm not like super familiar with that straight razor. But that Lakewood Soaps is more than adequate to give you a great platform for a great shave. Hell yeah. And I could just feel that slickness left behind, like, as I'm running my wet hands over it. Just fucking slick. Alright. And like I said, real simple ingredients list. I know they had it on their business card. It said something like simple ingredients, exceptional quality, or something like that. And I really think that's appropriate, because shit, I thought it had more butters than shea butter, but that's it. I mean, simple ingredients is no lie. But exceptional quality really is no lie either. This is kind of like, in the truest form, a great value. High performer, high quality performer, great price point, and an awesome scent. I like all 3 of the scents that I got. I wouldn't classify any of those 3 scents kind of cologne-like, or dupes, or anything like that. If anything, they're more like, I could see this one and the Smoky Mountain Rain kind of being like scents for candles, whereas they're not really cologne-like, but they're pleasant. You know what I mean? They're nice and very enjoyable. So we're gonna finish this with some Purely Skinful's Barbaric Aftershave, and you can see the scent notes. This one also has a prominent blackberry note, and this is a witch hazel based aftershave, and it's one of my favorite aftershave splashes. I think it has a very nice and unique post-shave feel. I'm gonna get it on my forehead because I just want this shit kind of on every inch of my face. Let me go ahead and get a little bit more for the neck, since I spread that out nicely on the upper half. But I think it has a unique post-shave feel, and it's very enjoyable for me. The scent is fucking phenomenal. I've used this multiple times on my channel. The Barbaric from Purely Skinful. I know what I'm gonna buy next from Purely Skinful. I got a couple things. I just gotta kind of build up funds. I've been getting fucking just absolutely rained on with bad luck. So my car problems, $950. I'll just leave it at that. It wasn't the key, it was the whole ignition assembly behind the key. So, alright. Lakewood Soaps, Smokeberry, fucking fantastic. We finished off with Barbaric from Purely Skinful. We started off with the pre-shave from Sterling Soap Company. We lathered up with the Lancaster bowl and that darn Rob Fanchurian brush. And we shaved it down with the Henckels Mini. I don't know what its real name is. I guess Jobo, maybe. Henckels Jobo. I just call it the Mini. That Marion gifted me. Big thanks, Marion. Like I said, go check out Marion's channel. Subscribe to that motherfucker. And you gotta watch his last video. It's fucking hilarious. So, we'll finish where we started with the coffee stout. Cheers. Fucking Carlitos one more time. Cheers, Marion, and all my fucking subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support.